Okay, informed consent is one of the basic tenets of operation in medicine. You know, a doctor comes in, he explains a procedure to you, and you're able to choose whether or not you want to have that procedure. It's changing. I'm getting ready to show you what the face of informed consent looks like, thanks to Jimmy Kimmel and his presentation of the COVID-19 vaccine public service announcement that he claimed is a public service. And I'm going to show you some problems with this. I want to go ahead and disclose that I'm not an attorney. Anything and everything I say is absent intent or authority as legal advice. I'm not a medical or mental health professional, and anything I say is absent intent as mental or medical health advice. I'm here under 42 U.S. Code 12203 as an aid and encouragement to those who are exercising and enjoying rights under the ADA, and in this case, who are regarded as having a disability, who are having a vaccine thrust upon them as a suggested accommodation, which they have the right to refuse. I'm going to show you all this. Let's get started.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor, an actual medical doctor.
I've practiced medicine for 21 years.
I am a critical care nurse.
I've been a nurse for 16 years.
I spent 4 years in undergraduate school, then 4 years in medical school,
and then another 5 years as a resident in emergency medicine.
Look at all of my diplomas.
I'm a doctor.
I've saved people's lives.
My life is spent trying to improve and save yours.
Then tell him to shut the up. The doorbell is right here, by the way.
How about this? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Grow the up and get the vaccine.
So let's look at what the law says on authorization for medical products for use in emergencies. This is the EUA, emergency use authorization deal here. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not getting legal advice. I'm reading off of a website. You can make your own conclusions here. So we're going to scroll down here to E, conditions of authorization, unapproved product. With respect to emergency use of an unapproved product, the Secretary, that gets us the Secretary of Health, to the extent practicable, given the applicable circumstances described in subsection B1, shall, for a person who carries out any activity for which authorization is issued, establish such conditions on authorization under this section as the Secretary finds necessary or appropriate to protect the public health, including the following. So it sets out some. Okay, so you got to appropriate conditions designed to ensure that healthcare professionals administering the product are informed of the significant known potential benefits and risks of the emergency use of the product, the extent which such benefits and risks are unknown, and then you're going to appropriate conditions. The Secretary's got to appropriate conditions designed to ensure that individuals to whom the product is administered are informed. This is informed consent. That the Secretary has authorized the emergency use of the product. Okay, they said nothing about this on Jimmy Kimmel's video. It's just get the vaccine. Okay, and I edited the video, but they did not say anything about it being authorized for emergency use. This is a problem. They're acting like this is a mainstream vaccine, and it's not. And then number two, of the significant known and potential benefits and risks of such use, and to the extent to which such benefits and risks are unknown. And then number three, of the option to accept or refuse administration of the product, of the consequences, if any, of refusing administration of the product, and of the alternatives to the product that are available and of their benefits and risks. Here's what that looks like when they inform you of those benefits and risks and your ability to accept or refuse the product. Here's what it looks like.
Grow the up and get the vaccine. Grow the up and get the vaccine.
I've said this before on this channel. I'm going to say it again. An entire medical community that claims that they are competent to administer vaccines, and yet they are fully and wholly incompetent to diagnose injuries from those vaccines and or to warn people about the injuries of those vaccines is a real and actual threat to the health of the American populace. This is a public service announcement.